Hey man, say man, you already know for the same man, it's your boy Cash Carter GTG, checking in, never checking out for sure. It gotta go. And today we got some more real deal trill, man. So your boy JB, the MVP, the finals MVP, the conference finals MVP, the man who's a genius and a baller, the man who's probably the most aggressive, dominant, but skillful player in the NBA. All three of those put together with any other three of any other player put together, they're not gonna add up to as much as JB, Jalen Brown. So Jalen Brown recently just went on a Stephen A show and he basically told his truth. He told his piece. And it got me feeling like, you know what? Maybe JB is the Cat Williams of NBA, because Stephen A real live tried to come for his neck. And I understand Stephen A saying he got this from a source, but Stephen A was literally trying to sugarcoat what he did. Sure, they said why Jalen Brown wasn't getting recognition. Stephen A all of a sudden pull out his phone during the middle of work, during the middle of a live broadcast. Stephen A pulls out his phone talking about some, well, I just got a text message. Nah, brother, you ain't just got that text message. You been knew what was going on. There was no text message sent at the time, and you can tell that to the birds. So Stephen A got a text message saying that people don't like Jalen Brown because he thinks he's better than everybody. He's too cocky and he's too aggressive with everybody, so that makes him unmarketable. Now, Stephen A tried to go and correct himself, say that Jalen, and think about how these two different things down. Well, what I was saying was Jalen Brown was basically too smart for his own good. He's all about standing up for himself and standing up for his rights, and he can be easily controlled. Those two speeches sound different from each other. One sounds like a guy is a civil rights leader. One sounds like a guy is a philanthropist. One sounds like a guy is a guy who's really want to make a change, who's standing up for the small guy, who's standing up for everybody, who really wants the world to be a better place, who love his people, who love his community. The other one sounds like a menace. The other one sounds like a problem. The other one sounds like somebody who really needs an attitude check. Sounds like he's a little wild and a little rambunctious, like Kyrie Irving was being for a second, like Kanye West, like he's a Kodak Black or a Donald Trump. One sounds totally different from the other. And I don't think that's right. Stephen A, no, he kind of got himself, but he's a journalist. He knows how to get himself out of it. But I'm glad JB got to go on there, because not only did they do that messing with this man's money, but they didn't put him in the Olympics. But it's cool, because don't nobody care about the Olympics. It'd be 100. We just like to see all-star players play together. So it wasn't even about Jason Tatum. It wasn't about Jalen Brown. It wasn't about Drew Holiday. It wasn't about the other guy that's on the team. Can't even remember his name all the time. It wasn't about none of them guys. Who we came to watch play together was LeBron, Stephen Curry, KD, and if you want to get down to the nitty of the gritty, we wanted to see that boy Anthony Edwards as well play with them guys. Nobody cared about JT. Guess who we would have loved to have instead of JT or any of them other guys that was on the team? Kyrie Irving. You know, even AD a little bit. But the main three was, we just want to see LeBron, Curry, and KD play together. That would have been hard. And I would say Kawhi Leonard, but he's a boring player. You feel me? So he's up there with those four. But he's a boring player and he's always hurt. But I'm glad JB have to go on there and actually tell his truth, because nobody care about the Olympics. What we do care about is y'all taking money out of JB pockets when JB is doing for the black community. JB is doing for our community. JB is doing for sports. JB is doing for athletes. JB is doing this. So he only got so much money. Like, y'all feel like he got that $300 million contract. He still got to have his kids set up. His family, little cousins, kids set up. His friends and they kids set up. He still got stuff to be set up. He still got stuff that he wants. So he only got so much money. He's not a multi-billionaire. He only got so much money. And even multi-billionaires can only do so much because there's so many people. 10 million towards one organization, you only gonna see a little bit of the trickle if you one of the actual recipients of the benefit. You out of that 10 million, you might only see maybe about 150 really go to your pockets, go to your stomach, or go to something to help you improve, because there's so many kids out there. So there's only so much he could do. So for y'all be playing with this man money and he's actually doing stuff for the community, y'all dead wrong. For Stephen A to get on there and try to act like he ain't say that first part of what I said about him being more of a problem, more than him being more of an activist, which he is. He works with grassroots and things of that nature. That was dead wrong. Stephen A was dead wrong. And I'm glad he gave him a chance to actually come on the podcast and actually make it better. And all of that, he should go on First Take and be like, hey, I made it seem like a little bit more than what it was, or the unknown person, the unknown executive wasn't trying to say it like that. He was trying to say, bruh, it's like not somebody that one of these big corporations can control, rather than bruh is ruining his own thing by him being a menace, by him being a problem. You feel me? So let's get that straight, man. On the GTG podcast, JB, you sing your song. We know you had a good summer. We'd love to have you on the GTG podcast, JB. And I know if anybody with some money on who will actually come on and do it will be you, JB. So go ahead and tag JB, all the GTG Nation. Go ahead and put JB in here. Tag and let them know. Check in, lock in. It's your boy Cass Carter, GTG, and we checking out, man.